Hello, Sinvicta.
Hello, Northernlion, coming off of a Jordan-esque
Oh,
performance on Monday.
I don't know about all that stuff, but thank you. It's
You,
appreciated.
you can't even get mad at losing something like that. You just got to sit back and just watch in all of its glory and awe, man.
You know what? I appreciate it. I'm choosing to just enjoy the praise because you don't see those 24.8s all that often. So I'm
No, you
very
really don't.
I'm very thankful for it. And you're right. It's a solid score. Don't get me wrong.
There are very, very few human beings that could have pulled out a 24.8 on any round of Geoguessr without cheating. So that's
Here's the thing. I think
you earned it.
it just goes to show you how superior the street signs are in British Columbia versus the rest of Canada. Because if you put that guess in Ontario, I would have no idea where we are. But in British Columbia, we like to do things a little different. We like to design things around human use. So
yeah, you got to love those Nova Scotian guesses. Those are.
Yeah, you're telling me.
I got a dunk on you last week, I think, on one of those. But well, back to the drawing board here, playing catch up, and yeah, thanks.
Let's send it.
Thanks for giving me something to root for and to work for again now.
Well, 3, 2, 1, and good luck with your endeavor.
Good luck. Have fun.
I immediately
try not to put up another 24.8.
I was just gonna say, I immediately know that I will be getting enough points lost on this one to make a 24.8 performance impossible.
Impossible.
What a garage to have a Mercedes in.
Yeah, you see that quite often. Is that a foosball table? No, okay, it's a drying rack. I was gonna say, it looked like this guy's got a foosball table on his front porch next to the recycling bin.
Well, it's for the sanitation engineers.
Yeah,
they wanted to play a little foosball.
Yeah, well, sometimes those old recycling trucks take a while to lift up the bins.
Oh yeah,
you sneak a quick game of foosball. Oh, they got, they do the Japanese thing with the mirrors around the corners. I like that.
Very sensible, so that we don't end up with any tractor accidents.
Exactly. So they can start worrying about what shots they're gonna make on the foosball table.
Yeah, or that one guy back there with his Mercedes.
That's what's up for grabs. That's the prize.
Man, this is like... Don't get me wrong, I've seen a lot of signs. I just don't know if the signs have told me enough.
I don't think I've ever seen a city named that.
Golo?
Yeah.
I have it under advisement from my attorney that Golo wins. It's a Mortal Kombat joke.
I got it.
I was just making sure.
I had the Mortal Kombat references are strong.
I played a little MK12.
I never really Let's say I'll go here for now. I saw you play MK12, and I know a lot of people liked it. Fighting games for me have always been like one of those things. Like, man, I could see myself getting into that, and then I try, and I'm like, man, I'm gonna leave this to other people who are just better than me. I'm gonna stick to what I know.
In my opinion, for the average person, they are too frustrating to get good at. And losing sucks really bad.
Yeah.
Which is why I'm not saying I'm elevated. Here's my history with Mortal Kombat. Chat gave me a great combo. I spammed the crap out of it online. Won a lot of games. Got pushed up into a bracket that was way too good for me. And then quit the game. Because I was no longer having any fun.
But the thing is, the rebuttal to that though is that you are actually able to hold your own very, very well in Smash.
Oh, but Smash it's a fighting game, but it's less. I'm not gonna say it's any easier to be like #1 in the world, but it's easier to execute what you're trying to execute, I suppose.
Right. Yeah, I don't like when it's like, okay, so to do this block combo, you got to push down, but also like slightly before you hit the A button, but also like as you hit the right trigger.
Yeah, that's
like I'd rather I'm more of a filthy casual when it comes to fighting games.
Press A to hit.
Yeah. Dude, right now I'm scanning what I hope is the right area and just looking for one of the What kind of city has a 2-character city name? Where in the
You're
world do you
talking
find
about
that?
was it IP or IG?
IG.
Hello, is
Dude,
Golo around here?
I'm gonna put myself right there on the tri-state area, and hope that we're in Eastern Europe. We are not.
Good game. Good game, Sinvicta.
No, I got you miraculously by about 700.
Well, it's still a game. We're still in here.
That was Slovenia.
Dude, that makes me very upset because I was actually thinking about I was going back and forth between Slovenia and Lithuania/Estonia, but Lithuania and Estonia are close enough that
I went on this tri-state area of Serbia, North Macedonia, and Bulgaria just because I was like, sure.
Hey, trust me, I hear you.
But the at least the 24.8 is off the table now. You don't have that pressure anymore.
Yeah, that's one way to look at it. Well, I mean, the other thing is, if somebody gets a 24.8, the other person is probably going to get a pretty good score too because of the fact that the guesses are just probably a little easier, right? In one like this, where we're throwing darts at a dartboard, there could be big swings. Could go either way.
Those are the more exciting ones because we've been known to toss a couple bombs up here and there. And
I mean,
whiff.
Puerto Rico was a bad one.
Christmas Island.
There was the time that you thought we were in Spain when we were in South America. I was very happy with that one. As mentioned, you've mentioned many of my mistakes as well. I'm not trying to.
It's easy to remember someone else's mistakes, not your own. You try to block those out.
Yeah, fair enough.
Too much anguish.
Man.
I know the country for sure.
Oh yeah, same. Really, just gotta learn Spanish, brother. Just gotta learn Spanish. My game plan of just translate it to its closest English word. I don't think it works.
What would you translate? Say alquila equipos.
This is a great question. I got nothing for you. I will say, I think I know the city, but I'll tell you another thing.
Really?
Absolutely no idea where it is.
How'd you get the city out of this? What would alcalde? Down here we call that an alcalde. What would that translate for you?
AutoCAD.
Okay. It's probably what they use to make all these awesome signs they've got.
You think so?
Like this one
you
here.
don't think they're using Print Shop?
No. They're definitely using AutoCAD. Oh, that's got to be the city. The Torata?
Yeah. I was like, it starts with a letter that looks like an intersection. I don't know where it is. Since when did this country go? Like, since when did Peru have this many cities?
The second that you decided to zoom in.
Like, it's not. I didn't realize. Honestly, I was gonna be honest with you. I thought it was kind of like Lima and all the rest. You know what I mean?
Hey, you said it, not me. I'm
clearly wrong. Oh, I'm willing to admit that, but
I'm gonna let you just finish that one out.
It's kind of like how, people, if you tell them you're from Canada, they're like, "Are you from Toronto, Montreal, or Vancouver?" And you're like, "Oh, I'm not from any of those." They're like, "All right, well, I have not heard of it then."
It's my favorite candy right there.
Licorice.
No, I am not a licorice fan at all.
Who is?
when I used to do the what was the name of those? The international candy boxes. They're like snack packs that I forget the name of it, but it's TB is the one who got me doing those. I got one from Iceland.
Oh yeah, okay. I know where this is going.
Let me just tell you something. There was nothing good about any of the licorice. I don't like. My dad loves black licorice, red licorice, and I'm like, man, I don't know how we're related. Oh wow, I got actually a lot closer than I thought.
Ooh.
I went more south. I got you by 15, 14, 1433.
That hurts. That one hurts. But it's, you know, situations like that that lead to you being very happy to see a dusty road with no information whatsoever around it.
Oh, clearly Argentina now. I mean, we got to stick with the South American guesses.
I'm telling you, if you looked at our Spanish guesses, like score-wise, you would be like, Sinvicta's got like a 40% advantage, would be my expectation.
Dude, Argentina is always a safe bet. If you're unsure, but you see nothing around except the obvious glaciers, then it's like, yeah, Argentina. It's the default. It's like it's the Brazilian guess of South America.
I gotta tell you something more.
Okay.
I think we've been here.
That name does seem familiar.
Start with the letter L.
No.
All right.
It starts with letter T.
That looks like an intersection. That's how I remember that one.
Yeah, it's like a perpendicular angle.
Remember, no animals means no tourists, which means no jobs.
Are you really looking at a sign that says that?
I am indeed. Yeah, this one's dude, I know. What the heck is this?
Oh.
I have made no information, just for the record, but like, well,
okay.
Not that I know of at least, but I'm like, I feel like I should know this.
We must have gone in opposite directions. I've only seen two signs. One of them was an arrow. The other one was a T word.
Well, I don't know. This one's throwing me for a loop. So I'm not sure if it would even help you. I might be going down a dangerous path.
You know the continent at least.
Oh, with 0% doubt.
Okay. The thing, you know what's? I'm going to be honest. This is the most telling about this guess so far. The flattened, like, not paved, but just flattened road, but no fences anywhere. Like, no, like, there's nothing that borders the side of the paths here.
Oh, yeah.
That's what's throwing me for a loop, because you would expect to see something on the sides, but this is just like a freaking... It's like a game reserve, man.
Oh, yeah, I hear that. I hear that. Boy, do I hear that. Whatever. I don't know. I kind of know. You kind of know where we are?
Yeah, I don't know if it's the right country though, because there's a lot of these kind of parks around here. I'm just picking the biggest one. I mean, I don't know what at this point what moving is going to do. I'm not seeing anything. There's no signs or anything. Maybe I'll try the other direction, the direction that you went. I saw, I mean, the only sign that I got actual information from was probably the most important one. But that doesn't tell me, like, what freaking country we're in.
I gotta tell you, the fact that I'm off by 80 kilometers makes me very upset.
What'd you get on it?
47.90.
Ow! Wow! Was it Botswana or was it?
It's the border of Botswana and...
Oh, yeah.
And South Africa?
Yeah, Thule. See, I saw the T word was Thule.
I was seeing the Limpopo over and over. Limpopo.
Yeah, you got me by 1,200, 1,300 on that.
Just trying to bring it back a little, at least. I had the classic, me goodness, where I was like, just driving around, and then it was like, you are about to leave Botswana. And I was like, oh.
Oh,
Let's go.
that would have been nice. I'm at 11,549.
You're still up on me by about 1,100. And I have a sneaking suspicion this one's not gonna... it's not gonna pull it back too much for me on number 4, at least.
The flag was at a weird angle, so it looked inverted for a second. I was like, I don't know if I want to be on this side of town.
I don't know if I've ever seen a state that on Geoguessr is just all green.
Just 100% green.
Do you know what state we're in?
I do not yet, no.
Okay. Well, I mean, if you want to scan across the whole United States of America to look for a green one, by all means.
There's a lot of states that are green.
Yeah, but this is 100% green.
Okay, well, I'm gonna turn around then, because you saw, if you know what state we're in.
It's true. You got me on that one.
The auction house. They just have people just sitting around waiting to get in line for the plumbing store.
Brother, what else are you doing?
Nothing right now, I guess.
Not to be rude. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's like genuinely gorgeous.
Zion Temple of the Heavenly Sunlight Church.
Yes. That's what I meant when I said it's beautiful.
You've never seen anything more majestic.
I'm a big temple guy.
I mean, if they're talking about the Temple of Zion here, that narrows it down to at least an area of the country.
I believe that means you're in the Matrix.
Yep.
Yo, here, I'm going to give you some information.
I know where we are now.
Home of boys basketball, Class AA champions, national record 8 straight years, 1971, 1974, 1981, 1984. I'm no mathematician. I don't think those are straight years. I might have been reading the sign a little wrong, but...
It just depends on how you count your years, I guess. If you just you count them in prime numbers, then consecutive.
It's legitimately really nice. Now,
I've never been to West Virginia.
Oh yeah, me neither.
I've been to Virginia many times, but never West Virginia.
Here's what I know about West Virginia. Okay, Mountain Mama.
Okay.
The college football team is called the Mountaineers.
Yep.
That's it. Literally, that's it. Except I think the movie Logan Lucky takes place here. And also, they mine a lot of coal.
You talk about a job that, like, I probably would never have been good at. Being a miner.
Dude, I hear you on that one, brother.
That's got to be one of the most dangerous places, or dangerous occupations. As a coal miner?
Absolutely. You got me by 300 on this one.
You said Logan, so I put Logan on the map. I couldn't find Keystone. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I could. I mean, let me be honest with you.
Keystone's super small.
You got to zoom in quite far, and every half mile there's another town.
Yeah.
I passed through 3 towns on my way there. I should have known North Fork, though. Of course, they are the home of the boys AA basketball champions. For 6 straight years. 6 straight years. 4 years of those are on the sign and not consecutive at all, but that's okay.
I'll be glad when we have sports to talk about.
Oh, you're telling me. Don't get me wrong. I understand. I also think, like, I know the NBA and the NHL haven't officially canceled their seasons yet. Like, the NBA or the NHL specifically keeps floating out these, like, crazy plans for what they're gonna do to get it going, and I'm like, just can it. It's not. The season's supposed to start in like late September anyway. You're gonna run like the world's weirdest like playoff tournament, and then be like, okay, 3 weeks later we're gonna start the new season. I just don't see it happening.
I can guarantee the NFL will never cancel a season.
Oh,
the owners play in front of empty crowds if they have to. But like, at a certain point, you got to cut bait and just be like, well, this will go down in history as one of those times where, it's like the lost season or something like that, And I think that everyone will be okay with that.
Oh, I hear you. Especially like my team's not that good, so big whoop.
Yeah, you don't even have a football team.
Oh, in terms of the NFL, of course, yeah. But for hockey, I'm like, we might have made the playoffs this year. We were having kind of an exciting season, but we're not going all the way. So just let everybody on the good teams get 1 year older and worse, and we'll get 1 year older and better, and come back next year.
See, now's the time when esports really should be like taking over.
Oh yeah.
I mean, imagine StarCraft back in its heyday, back in like 2011, 2012, but have this age of self-isolation and stuff. It's like, man, you talk about sponsorship offers going crazy through the roof. It would have been magnified by a whole lot.
Yeah,
not magnified, multiplied. But yeah, I don't know, like NL and I were talking. We were talking today before we started recording, and like. I mean, spoilers, it's Mother's Day today. And
spoilers.
And, like they my mom she busted out the Wii, and they've been playing Wii bowling all the time, and like we did like a tournament tonight. It was a lot of fun. I'm like, yeah, video games are great. She's like, yeah, they're so much fun. We need to play more video games. I'm like,
oh, you got her.
We originally bought her that for Wii Fit, and now she's bowling up a storm. She's unstoppable, by the way. Cannot be beaten.
Well, I mean, I hate to say it, but I think I could probably stop her.
I told you tonight she bowled a 270.
That's high, but I told you in university I bowled a 300.
On Wii bowling, that's insane.
I only got one, because after that I was like, finally I can stop playing this. I've been playing this for too long. But
it was fun. Like there's something inherently wholesome and fun about the Wii, the original Wii. It's crazy that's even considered like a classic console at this point.
Oh yeah,
makes you feel old.
So the story of how I got my Wii, I went into what is basically our old version of Best Buy. Hold on, I shouldn't have started this story.
Okay,
I gotta think temporarily. I only have 10 seconds.
I found this road. Oh no, there it is. There's I think I found where we are. Maybe.
Wow, me too, actually, with like a second left.
I got 1 second. Oh yeah, you found it better than I did.
I got insanely lucky with my last minute scroll, but there's no way there's no way I bridged the gap on that one.
I put myself in Navon without looking at the compass, but I should have done that.
You freaking Slovenian guesses.
That honestly was pure luck, because I was just like, yeah. Where did you go on that guess?
Lithuania. It's pretty far.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Oh, you got me by like 1,400. That's a legitimate score. Anyway, long story short, I walked into our
44.8.
I walked into our version of Best Buy to get a Wii, and like they've been sold out all over the place. Literally, as I walked in, there was just one clerk standing there. He just picked up 2 boxes of the Wii console and was like, "We have 2 Wiis left. Does anyone want one?" And I was just like, "I'll take one." And he's like, "All right, here you go." And I mean, I had to pay for it, but
well, yeah,
it was a very good situation.
You talk about enviable timing, right?
Yeah,
there, during that age, man, the Wii was a great system.
Same thing happened with Rock Band. It didn't come to Canada for like 2 months after it came out in the US. So on Christmas vacation, I called Walmart, Best Buy, Future Shop, like every store every day. And then one day I called the Walmart, and they were like, "Yeah, the truck just pulled up." And I was like, skirt.
Cool. They said, "No problem. We'll see you here."
Yeah.
Click.
Well, we're tied again, Sinvicta. No point belaboring the point. We'll be back to compete for, the supremacy. Just due to the law of evens and odd numbers, somebody's going to have to be ahead after tomorrow unless we get
the weekly cup is up for grabs.
It is. Well, for now, thanks for watching. Hope you guys have enjoyed the episode. If you did, click the like button. Helps out a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. And we appreciate all the support on Geoguessr over the years and to the present day as well. We'll see you next time.
See you later.